Minutes of high intensity interval training coming at you right now. Hi, I'm Preston. Let's get into a warm up. Big shoulder rolls to the back. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's going to be a great one. And then let's reverse the shoulder rolls. Opposite direction. There's my live heart rate on the screen. All you'll need is a mat and some water. Let's reach side to side, reaching for those side walls. Underneath that's a little energy meter. That's how much energy you should have left. There's my body composition. I'm fat. I didn't eat too healthy this weekend. Let's continue the warm-up though. Enough about me. Let's place your fist next to your temple. Hinge forward, scoot your butt back. Use your abs to come down, then push through your butt on the way up. We'll do 2 more of those. Nice flat back. And then last one. Let's do some squats. Small squats. Each squat you get a little bit deeper. Feet hip distance apart. 3, 2, and on the last one, we'll hold it as low as we can get here. 3, 2, and 1. Let's walk out to a plank. Step your feet back. Then step your right foot outside of your right hand. Tap your left knee down on the mat for 3, 2, 1. Raise your right arm up to the sky. Then thread it underneath your left for 3, 2, and last one. Step your right foot back. Left foot steps outside the left hand this time. Raise your left arm up to the sky. Thread it underneath the right for 3, 2, and 1. Left hand on the mat. Tap your right knee down. 3, 2, and 1. Step your left foot back. You're in the plank. You walk your hands back to your feet. You slowly roll it up. And then you listen to me while I recap what we're doing today. So we're doing 30 minutes of high intensity interval training, 3 rounds of exercise. So we'll do a round of exercises, take a break, another round, take a break, so on and so forth. So all you'll need is a mat and some water. Please use the pause button if you need to take an extra rest break. Let's end the warm-up with 10 seconds of jumping jacks before we get right into the first exercise. 2, 1. First exercise on deck. A big hop forward. You land nice and low, and then you duck walk backwards, which means you're pivoting on your feet to walk backwards to the back of your mat. Big hop forward. Duck walk back. Landing nice and softly on your feet. You walk your duck butt backwards. You could also step forward, big step forward to the top of your mat, then squat down, then walk back. I think I'm going to close 2 curtains here for better lighting. There's one curtain. I'll get the next curtain on the next break here. Squat with an overhead reach. Our feet are hip distance apart. You squat down low. As you reach your arms up high, you get your butt as low as possible. And then when you come up, you thrust your hips forward. Squat down, up. You could take out the arm raise and just do the squats. So hands in prayer position. Try and keep that hip thrust in there. Keeping your chest nice and tall. You're looking forward in front of you. You're not looking down. And let me close this other curtain here. There we go. Burpee with the lunge scissor jump. So you start kind of in the center of your mat. You hop up. You hop out. Burpee, chest to the mat, hop in. And then we'll do 1, 2, lunge scissor jump. So hop up. Hop out, chest to the mat, hop in, 1, 2, You could also do a half burpee. That's where you hold the plank. So you hop up, you hop out, you hold the plank for a second, and you hop back in. And then the 2 lunge scissor jumps. Nice work. Reverse, plank, crunch. All right. So we will try and do this here. So reverse plank, like so. We're going to do little crunches, just forward. So you have your heels on the mat, legs nice and straight, making a straight line. And we're just kind of crunching forward. Crunching your chest towards your thighs. I don't really like that one. I'll look and see if there's a better version of that. Alright, inchworm up now. So you walk to the back of the mirror mat, reach up, walk it out to a plank, hold the plank for a second, walk it back in, roll it on up, then you roll it on down. Inch by inch you crawl out, hands on the mat. Great job. 15 more seconds left. You hold each position for just a split second. You can add speed in your inch out and inch back. And nice work. Carioca, that's our little dancey move. Gets the heart rate up. One end of the mat, you twist your hips, you get the fast feet going, and then you go left to right, twisting your hips, getting those feet going as fast as you can. Halfway through, you got this. It's a cold day outside. Hopefully one of the last cold days of the season. That's why I'm indoors for this one. All right, blast off push-up. First we walk out to a plank. Second we do a push-up, chest all the way to the mat. And then third, as we come up, we blast off into a pike. Hold it for a second. Back to the plank, back to the push-up. Hips up to the sky. So you're blasting off into outer space. Your butt is blasting off into outer space anyway. You could always do the push-ups on your knees. Just make sure you get that chest as low to the ground as possible, and your entire torso lowers to the mat instead of arching your back. Nice work. Pyramid tricep extension. We'll do these making a pyramid with our hands. Place it behind our hips. Butt on the mat. As you extend your elbows, your hips come off the mat just a couple of inches. And then as you bend your elbows, your hips come back down to the mat. So your hips are just leaving the mat a couple of inches. Your elbows are just bending a couple of inches. And that's it. Small range of motion. 3 more seconds, and then we're on our feet for pop squats. Pop squats, your feet are hip distance apart. Small little squats. Maybe add a hip thrust. Even though they're small, you can still go for depth. So we're doing them quickly, we're doing them deeply, and we're adding a hip thrust at the end. Side view, this is what it looks like. My feet are hip distance apart, squatting down as low as I can get, and then practicing on squatting down even lower each time. Adding that hip thrust at the end, squatting down low. 2 and 1 hollow body hold. We come down to the mat. Last exercise before our first rest break. Lower back glute to the mat. Arms are raised next to our ears. Legs are nice and straight. Hollowing out our body here like an ice cream scoop. Lower back on the mat. head and neck curled up off the mat, legs glued together, arms and legs stretching in both directions. 10 more seconds, then we get that 1 minute rest break where we can grab some water, take a minute rest. Nice work. 1 minute rest break, then we do all of those same exercises over again. So grab some water. Big shout out to new subscriber Ying Lung Ip. Thank you for subscribing. I know it says you donated $54, but you really didn't donate anything. I have to put in some dollar amount for it to show up on the screen. So I just generated a random number between 1 and 100. So thank you for subscribing. You can chat with me. Open up any of those chat boxes. Say what's up. I'll see it on the screen. I'll respond back to you. That's the live version only. 8 more seconds, then we're back into the first exercise. Hop forward with a duck, walk backwards. Back of your mat. Big hop forward, land nice and low. Duck, walk backwards. Big hop forward, land nice and low, stay nice and low. So when you land nice and low, you're in a deep squat, you're not hunched over, you're upright, butt nice and low. You walk back. I've never seen a duck walk backwards before, so we're the first ones of our kind, showing the rest of the duck community how to do this the proper way with proper form. Alright, squat with an overhead reach. You squat down. As you do that, you raise your arms up next to your ears. And as you come up, you add a hip thrust. You could also add a calf raise. Hey Sandra, I am in the United States of America, in the state of New York, in the city of New York, New York City, exercising in the middle of my workday. It's a great time to break up the workday, get some blood flowing. Nice work. All right, burpee with the lunge scissor jump. So we hop up, hop out for the burpee, chest to the mat, hop back in. 2 big scissor jumps. Hop up, chest to the mat, hop back in. 2 scissor jumps. Or half burpee, where you hold the plank, hop back in, 2 scissor jumps. Or no hop at all. You step out, half plank or half burpee, and then you lunge forward, and then you lunge forward. So either jumping or no jumping. Keep it going. All right, reverse plank crunch, not my favorite one. I will see what we can do about this. Reverse plank, heels on the mat, legs together. Nice meeting you too, Sandra. Crunch forward, small little crunches. While you support your rate, every time you curl or crunch back to the original position, you hold it and you really tighten all those muscles, squeeze your butt. To be honest, I think there's a better way to do this. We will figure it out. Inchworm up next. Up now. Back of the mat, arms up to the sky. Walk it out. Plank position. Walk it back in. Inchworm back in. Reach up to the sky. Keep it going. When you do the plank, you want to squeeze your butt. You want to squeeze your abs. You want to slightly retract your shoulder blades. Stay looking down at the mat. Maybe add another calf raise here as you reach up for the inchworm. I almost added a push-up there. We do enough push-ups in this routine, so I will not add another one. Carioca, hips a twistin', side to side, fast feet on the mat. I should have asked Sandra what her country name is so I can engage with the viewers more, get more people involved. But when you're exercising, sometimes your brain isn't working at full potential because it's focused on doing other things. Blast off push-up. You walk out, push up, blast your hips up to the sky, back to that plank, back to that push-up, chest to the mat. Remember, you could do these on your knees as well. Just make sure you get your chest to the mat. Glasses are falling off here. Readjust. Back to the blast off right away. Two and one. Pyramid tricep extension so we can stay on the mat. Hands in that pyramid shape behind your butt. Knees bent. Elbows bent. Push through your hands. Elbows extend. Hips come off the mat. And then bend your elbows back down there. Just small little pushes through your hands, extending your elbows, getting that butt off the mat. Up next we have pop squats. So we'll be on our feet, come up to standing. Pop squats, kind of fast, definitely deep, definitely add the hip thrust, optional calf raise plus hip thrust at the same time. I always start off the first round, I'm like, oh, this isn't that bad. And then second round rolls around, halfway through the second round, kind of close, I'm like, oh man, this is kind of hard, but we are more than halfway through. Up next we have the hollow body hold, where we will hollow out our core muscles, come down to the mat, butt on the mat, lower back in the mat, head, neck and shoulders curled up, arms reaching out next to your ears, trying to touch that side wall or back wall. Legs reaching out in the other direction. Legs glued together. Lower back always on the mat. If you feel your lower back not on the mat, try and raise your legs a little bit higher. Goal is to keep your lower back on the mat. Second goal is to hollow out those core muscles. And the third goal is to keep breathing. And then we get that rest break. Great job. Second rest break, last rest break. Up next is the third round of exercise. Same group of exercises. You are a pro at them now, so I want to see you going faster, bigger range of motion, more reps. Looking for my phone. Where are you, phone? I will be right back. 20 seconds left on the rest break. Where could my phone be? I use my phone. Turn on. Okay, Google, call my phone. Turn on. I hear it. I don't see it. There it is. Very good. All right, last round. Hop, duck, walk. Right into it. Big hop forward. Duck, walk backwards. That was a loud one. I apologize, neighbors. Try and land soft on your feet so your neighbors don't complain. Land on the balls of your feet if possible. It's just not a neighborly thing to do, but also it makes you brace through your core more, activate the glutes more, and that is, those are good things. What's up next, you ask? Looks like a squat with an overhead reach. Reach down low, squat up high, hip thrust at the top, maybe add a calf raise. When you squat down low, you want to keep your chest up. You want to stay looking forward. That'll help you keep your spine in more of an alignment. Where the head goes, the body goes. 10 more seconds. Trying to get my butt nice and deep. And of course the hardest one up now, burpee with 2 scissor jumps. You know how to do it. Just go at your own pace. Do the version that you feel challenged, but not to the point of injury. I'm doing this round for the gram. Last round I do gets recorded for Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Just look up my name. Nice work. Reverse plank with a crunch. Feet, heels on the mat. Lift your hips up. Engage your abs. Small crunches forward. So all of my exercises are dynamically generated by a computer program I wrote. I was going to say generated by AI, but then we would have higher quality exercises. This is just some little dinky Python program that I wrote. Whew. Inchworm time. Reach up, pretend you were worm, crawl it on out, inchworm it on out. Hold the plank for a second and walk it on back. Feet are about hip distance apart. When you reach up, you try and touch the ceiling. When you hold the plank, you tighten all of your muscles. Hold each position for maybe 1 second or so. So you get that quick activation of all those muscles versus just swinging around your body weight. Nice work. Carioca. Get those hips twisting. Get those feet going. And then you just dance your way back and forth. Good song choice for this one. Not really dancing, but maybe we're dancing. Who knows? What is dancing after all? It's whatever you think it is, to be honest. Last off push-up. Walk out. Push up, lower your chest to the mat. Exhale, blast your hips off to the sky. Back to that plank. Chest lowers to the mat. My glasses always want to fall off on this one. Readjust the old glasses. Three, get it in one more, and pyramid tricep extension, butt on the mat, pyramid tricep behind your butt, elbows bend. Press up through your palms. Your hips come off the mat. Bend your elbows. Your hips come to the mat. Keep your shoulders down and back. Put those shoulders in your back pocket. Push through your hands. Extend those elbows. Do whatever you can to keep it going. We're almost at the end of the entire routine. Only a couple more exercises, I think. Pop squats. Pop squats and hollow body hold. Right into the squats. Don't even think about it. Just do it. Get in those few extra squats. Don't forget the hip thrust. Maybe add a calf raise for those pop squats. I look at myself on the screen. I notice I'm not squatting that low. I adjust and I get that low squat in. Hollow body hold. Absolutely the last exercise, and then we do a cool down. Get my cool down music ready. Hollow body hold. Lower back is glued to the mat. Arms out, nice and long. Prepare the cool down music. 20 more seconds. We're almost there. For more of a challenge to end it strong, lower your legs even more. Just a couple of inches off the mat. Keep breathing. Less than 10 seconds. And then we cross the finish line. All right, that is it. Lower your head, bring your knees into your chest. Rock your knees from side to side. Woo. I started off thinking this was not too challenging. I ended a sweaty mess. That means it was a good one. All right. Take your left ankle, cross it over your right knee. We'll do a figure 4 stretch. Pull it in with your right. What I mean by that is pull your right thigh towards your nose. Maybe rock a little bit as well. Then legs back to tabletop. Right ankle over left knee this time. Reach behind your left thighs. Pull it in with your hands, left thigh towards your nose. Let your feet come to the edges of your mat. Drop your legs over to one direction. Knees fall to the side. As you make your arms into a T, look over the other side. You did it today. Great job. If you can see me. Back to center. Let your legs fall over to the other side. Get a little sun on your face. Can't twist this far because of the mic pack. That's okay. Legs back to center. Let's rock forward and backward until you're upright. Woo. Let's come to all fours. Do a cat. This is a cow. A cat and a cow. Lift your hips up to the sky for the downward facing dog. Pedal your feet out. Man, my calves are tight. Did a lot of walking this weekend because it was a beautiful day outside. Or beautiful day this weekend. Beautiful days. Walk your hands back to your feet. Forward fold. Grab your elbows. Let's shake our head no. Nod our head yes. Let your hands fall towards the mat and we'll roll it up in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 3 big deep breaths. Nice big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Scoop up some carpet fuzz. 2 more. And last one. Great job today. That was 30 minutes of high intensity interval training, 3 rounds of exercise. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, please watch one of the hundreds of other videos on the channel. We do something different live every weekday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope to see you soon. Have a great day.